Let's talk about TikTok ad creatives. When I'm talking about ad creatives, I'm referring to the actual videos you'll be using to share your brand with people on TikTok and what they will be watching when they come across your brand. This is arguably the most important part of running TikTok ads. What is in your actual video? It is so incredibly important, and this is why for my TikTok clients, I'm spending nearly 99.9% of my time thinking about what ad creatives I'm going to make for them, what trends we're going to be doing, what formats we're going to be testing, me and my creative team, and it's arguably what's going to make or break your TikTok ad account. Now, since you're watching this course, you already have the secrets in terms of how to set up your campaigns, how to scale your ads, how to rotate in new creatives, all that stuff, but none of that matters unless you have great video assets to work with. Because ultimately, people are on TikTok to be entertained. They're scrolling through videos from their friends and different creators. They don't want to be advertised to. The second someone realizes that they're seeing an ad, most people will swipe away. That's why the average watch time for ads are less than 2 seconds. So what you have to think about on TikTok is, how do I make my ad not look like an ad? It must look like a TikTok. It must look native to the platform. It's almost like you need to trick people into thinking that they're not watching an ad at all. It's only once they start watching the ad that they're like, oh, this is actually like a sponsored post and they're advertising a product. But it should feel so native to the feed, following trends, filmed with an iPhone. It should not be produced in a studio. It should be filmed very natively, just as you would if you were filming a TikTok yourself. And I think this is the biggest challenge for new advertisers on TikTok, is getting the right ad creatives. Now, when I first started advertising on TikTok back in April of 2020, I made a very big mistake that actually is very common. What I did is, I had a client, we were advertising on Instagram stories and Facebook, and what I did is I just took whatever we were running on Instagram stories and I tried posting those on TikTok as ads, and they were massive flops. What works on Instagram and Facebook does not necessarily work well on TikTok. And that is because the ads that you use on TikTok must look super native to the platform, utilize TikTok text, working with TikTok creators. It can't look like an Instagram ad or a Facebook ad, because people will just not watch it, they'll scroll away. Another mistake I see is people just using like studio shots, photos. They try to cut together their existing assets. Maybe they shot a TV commercial and they just try cropping it to 9:16 and they're like, okay, let's test it on TikTok. It's in the right dimensions. That's when advertisers really struggle on the platform, is when they try to force non-TikTok content to be TikTok ads. You have to create TikToks. And one of TikTok's mottos is, don't create ads, make TikToks. And it couldn't be more true. It was only when I decided to start working with TikTok creators to make TikTok specific content for my clients that I really started seeing the ROI of TikTok ads, and that our ads were able to scale. So it does take an investment in ad creatives, working with creators, understanding the type of ads that work well on the platform in order to have success with TikTok. Now, in this course, I'm going to be going through different templates I like to use for creatives, how I personally make creatives on my iPhone, as well as different members from my team sharing their experience of how to create great ads on TikTok. Because that is, like I said, very, very important with seeing success on this platform, is having the right ad creatives. So that's why I put the majority of my focus on there. If you're not seeing success with TikTok right away, the first thing you should be looking at is your videos. What is your click-through rate on your videos? What is your watch time? Are people actually going to the website and adding stuff to cart and purchasing from my videos? That's really where you're doing the most analysis, is how can I get better videos, more thumb stopping, more attention grabbing, and that's what's gonna help your TikTok ad performance, as opposed to trying to tinker with your ad set setup, choosing one audience over another, or different bidding strategy. Those things are fine to do, but if the underlying videos aren't good, then they're going to be no use. There's no tactic that can beat having a good video. And I've mentioned this before. If I have a client and we have a really great TikTok video that we've seen success with, we can have the most simple ad account structure. We can have one campaign, one ad set, even an ad set optimizing for add to cart, initiate checkout, purchase, whatever it is. There's not a silver bullet in terms of which optimization event performs best, but what the silver bullet is your ad creative. If we have a really great ad, it doesn't necessarily matter what the setup is, if it's perfect or not, or what audiences you're testing. Having a great ad creative will allow you to scale, and it'll be a lot more forgiving with having a not so optimal setup. But I just wanted to make sure that that note was important, that you can have the best setup in the world, but ultimately the videos that people see are going to be the most important variable. And of course, having a good product, having a good website, all of this goes into the strategy. It's not just about making a video in 10 seconds. Well, maybe it is. Some people are great at making TikToks in 10 seconds, but putting some thought into the videos that you're actually using on the platform and continually testing and learning by testing new creatives each week is going to be how you continue to get better and better ad performance. So if you are going to be advertising on TikTok, be prepared to be testing new ad creatives on a weekly basis. I like to bring in 1 or 2 new creatives to my ad accounts each week to try to outbeat our last videos and to test new concepts. So there is an investment needed in creatives, but once you find that right ad creative on TikTok, you can spend on that ad creative for months. I even have ads that I made on TikTok last year that are still our top performing ads. We try to create new ads each week to try to outbeat it, but all you need is one great TikTok video to really scale your ad account and allow you to spend thousands of dollars each day just on one TikTok video. So that's why creative testing should be at the top of your priority list when testing TikTok ads.